Hello, everyone. Welcome to Anointed Lady TV, the home of news and politics. If it is your first time in this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you like what we do on this channel, hit on the subscribe button. Also put on the notification bell so you'll be notified by YouTube anytime we drop a new video. And if you are returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to watch our videos. On this platform, we drop videos every day and we react to every video that come our way. And on this very video, I will be watching with you. And after watching, let's go to the comment section and drop our opinion constructively. Like our videos and also share our videos if possible. See you next time in my next video.
To be sincere, as a good Nigerian, the economy is bad. Very, very bad. Very, very bad. For instance now, look at the dollars now. $1 is $5.90 now. That thing is in fact, it's really spoil economy. If you want to go abroad, buy things now, there's no way. What we look at spaghetti. Before, how much are they selling spaghetti? 150, 100 naira. But if you want to buy one spaghetti now, almost 400 naira. You get what I'm saying? 400 naira. And our economy is totally bad. Look at the youth. They are roaming about. No job for them. Your father sent you to school. After 4 years, he's still vending you. Is it a good country? See the first scarcity. There is no light in the house. And we say we have a government. The only advice I have for the federal government, if they can listen and follow the advice. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, our money is the value. Look at the dollar. Dollar is 590 naira now. $1, just $1. Now, if all these marketers they want to increase something, olden days they increase 1 naira, 2 kobo, 1 kobo. But now something they sell 100 naira. If they want to increase it, either 250, 300. Why? Because our naira doesn't have values. If federal government can reduce all these 1,000 naira, they cancel 1,000 naira, 500 naira, 200 naira. The highest money should be 50 naira. Anybody that want to increase, he will look before he do it. He will even think. But now nobody think. Look at the custard. If you buy custard in the market, the price is higher, but the quantity is very low. Open the custard, check inside. Buy milk, check inside. I don't know who is supervise all these things. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you buy custard you have bought before 300 and 400 naira, go and buy it now. See bread now. They are selling bread 650, 700 naira, one bread. And we are in the same country. The country we are buying bread before 1 naira. So something is wrong with Nigeria. Something is wrong with Nigeria.
Nigerians, while suffering, they smile. But the fact is that this suffering is getting to a limit where things might in the future boil up and we don't know how it's going to be. But the fact is, in the country now, the rate at which things are going high now, we talk about the scarcity of petrol. There's scarcity of petrol. You know, it's very, very hard for cars now to get fuel. Black markets everywhere. You know, getting black market is very, very expensive. Getting to your cars to filling station. Sometimes, like me myself, I went twice on Saturday trying to queue for fuel. And at the end of the day, in 2 filling stations, I couldn't get fuel. By the time I was close to it, they told me the fuel was finished. And it was very, very hard for me. If you go to the market now, things are really, really high in the market. If you go to the market, what you buy today, tomorrow you go the next day, they say the thing has increased. And they keep giving you issues. They keep telling you that, oh, this is because of there's no fuel, there's no this, dollar is high, this and this, that and that. And which is bad. You know, for the common man, who are people like us, things like this, we don't know how we're going to survive with the rate at which things are going high. Our salaries are not being increased. Even we who work with the government, our salaries are not increased. But the things in the market are increasing. Everywhere you go, even school fees are telling you now that your children who are coming to school, that the next term they are increasing their school fees. You go to them everywhere things are beginning to increase, and the lifestyle is not easy for us at all. And I think that it's high time something needs to be done. The government needs to sit down and look inwards and see what are those things that we need to do to cushion the effects of the suffering of the people.
Everyone is suffering, and the cost of living is so expensive, especially here in Abuja. And this fuel scarcity of a thing since January has become a very big problem to everyone, both small and big. You could imagine from Kubwa, if you are coming from Kubwa to Secretariat, you pay no less than 200, 250 then. But now we pay 500. And the cost of foodstuff now is amazing. With 5,000, you can't even prepare a pot of meal in Nigeria now. And you discover that those that are working, their salary is nothing to talk right home about. Imagine when you are earning 50,000 as a grown man in this situation or in this part of the country. You will discover that you don't even pay your rent. Landlords, they have increased their rents. If you are paying 80,000, 100,000, you see they will tell you it's now 150, 170, 200. And you know, how would you even save when you have been paid 50 or less than 50,000 as a graduate? As a graduate, you don't have a job in there. There is no job anywhere. Even our president said it, there is no job in the federal, there's no job in the local government. Just do your thing. And how do we survive? We're only surviving by the grace of God.
Our government seems to have failed. The system is gradually collapsing. There is no light, no electricity, and economy is built on light. When the institutions are functioning, even judiciary seems not to be unstable. It seems not to be stable in Nigeria. There is hardship. The exchange rate, the value of dollar to naira, our currency, is on the high side. The life, we don't really appreciate life as it is now. But we have hope that with God, all things are possible, because there's nothing God cannot do. That thing that God cannot do does not exist. The leadership is very corrupt. Government seems not to be living up to its responsibilities. We stand up, but then where do we go from here? That is why I brought God in for the first time. God is the one that created every leadership in place. It's God that allows it to be. And that is why when things are very difficult for us, we cry unto Him. Where did we go wrong? Where did we get it wrong? The Bible says, if my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and cry unto me and pray, and I, God, will heal the land. I will visit them, I will heal the land. So what we need now is healing, divine healing. God should step in. God should touch the heart of our leaders. And if possible, wherever, we want God to bring in a set of leaders that are not corrupt, leaders that are not selfish, leaders that have the people at heart, the masses. It's not about me, it's about the people.
It's bad in all ramifications. Bad in the sense that the electricity some of us were enjoying before now, we were enjoying, at least where I stay, we enjoy electricity to like 50-60%. But as it is now, it's even less than 5% now. And talking about the fuel scarcity, because once fuel is scarce, everything will be scarce. Because the farmers will need to transport their farm products to the end, to where they intend to go and sell those things. But where the fuel is not there, there's no way farmers could even get the means of transporting their products. In any case, we also have the issue of insecurity, where some places we heard that farmers will have to go and pay money to terrorists and the rest of them before they could get to farm. And in some cases, where those farmers don't even have the means to pay, what happens? Food crisis will eventually loom in this country. And on the issue of diesel and other crisis that is happening now, the government ought to come in play to at least place price control on food prices, price control on even diesel, and presently the fuel that we're also experiencing scarcity. The government should come out in full force to implement what they are supposed to implement. Because those living in the glass house at the moment, tomorrow, they may not be there. So if it is better for them out there, it is not better for all other persons that they are supposed to serve. They ought to be the servants and not a dictator.
The hardship in the country has reached the zenith. The economic situation is a terrible one. People cannot eat 3 square meal a day. People are struggling to take care of their basic needs. To go to school is difficult for most persons because the transportation fare has increased dramatically. The cost of food stuff has gone up dramatically. So the situation right now is not a good one at all. It's a terrible situation right now. So the economy is only God we are praying to come and rescue us from